Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alondra and this is my first video. This is my go-to glam eyeshadow look. I did just show y'all my eyeshadow, but in future videos I'm going to be doing my face as well. I think my next video would just be my face, like my routine, my glam routine for my face. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you want to know how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna use my favorite palette. This is the Modern Renaissance palette, and I've had this palette for so long, and I swear to you, I can't do any look without this palette. Like, I have to use at least one shade. I'm gonna use shade Burnt Orange for my transition. I already set my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I set it with translucent powder. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a Morphe M504. It looks like this. And I'm just gonna pack it on. First, I like to pack it on. Once it's packed on, I go ahead and start blending the edges. So now I'm gonna go in with shade Real Gar, and it's just a darker orange shade. I'm gonna go in with the brush M518 by Morphe, and it looks like this. And I'm just gonna apply this underneath. Like I said, first I'm gonna pack it on, and then I'm gonna blend it. So I'm gonna apply it kind of a little bit lower than where I applied Burnt Orange. Okay, so now that it's packed on, I'm gonna go in with the brush I used before, and I'm gonna use this to blend. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M435, and it looks like this. And I'm gonna use shades Red Ochre and Venetian Red just to add more dimension. As you can see, I am going with darker colors because I want to have that ombre effect like this eye. And I'm gonna go lower than where I applied shade Real Gar. First, I'm gonna pack it on just like all the colors I've been doing, and then I'm gonna blend it. So now that that's packed on, I'm gonna go in with the brush I used before, the Morphe M58, and I'm gonna use it to blend. Okay, so now that that's blended, I'm gonna go in with the brush that the palette came with, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna use this packing part. I'm gonna go in with shade Cypress Umber. It's just a dark brown. I'm gonna grab very little, like very little. So I'm gonna go in, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, I'm gonna pack it on very lightly on the outer corner. So I'm gonna go back in with the brush I used before, which is the Morphe M433, and I'm gonna use this to blend. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in and apply more color. The key to this is to start little by little. It's better to build it up instead of just going with a lot of like color, especially with a dark shade, because it could get really messy and muddy real quick. So that's what I like to do, is I like to build it up, and it just gives me better results, and it's easier to blend, and it looks more like diffused. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve out my crease with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and my Morphe M432 brush. It's just a concealer brush. It's flat. I'm gonna apply very little to my hand. You See, this concealer is drying out, so I'm just going to go in the actual tube. And then put it on my hand. You want to be really careful when carving your crease because you can mess up real quick. So just take your time, don't pressure it, and you'll get a clean crease.
It makes it feel like nobody else but mine. It doesn't love me, so I tell myself.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in my Morphe M433 and I'm gonna grab a little bit of red ochre and just blend the color with my concealer. I'm sorry, but I can't talk today. I don't know why. Very lightly. You don't want to go in and start blending. No, you want to go very lightly because you want the concealer to blend in the eyeshadow without it being so rough. So now I'm gonna go in with the glitter. The glitter I'm using is the Stila Magnificent Metals in shade Cadengoniva, and I'm gonna go in this random brush. It's just like a tiny brush. I don't like the applicator because it makes it like hard and you can easily mess up. So I like to take a brush and just whichever tiny brush you have, and I go in with that because it's just more precise than the actual applicator. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of more Cypress Umber and I'm gonna go in the outer corner and blend with the Morphe M433. The brush I used before. Okay, so now I'm gonna apply my eyeliner off camera because I have to be really close to the mirror and I'm not gonna be on frame either way, so y'all won't be able to see me. But I am gonna be using my NYC eyeliner, and I believe this is not in stores anymore, but I remember I found out that they were gonna discontinue it. So girl, I ordered like 3 online. Like literally I have 2 other ones in my drawer, because this is my favorite eyeliner, and hey, I still have 2 backups, so I was smart about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished my eyeliner and I went in with my mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Curvitude Mascara, and it's okay. It's nothing special. I use it every day, but it doesn't do anything dramatic. So I'm gonna go in my favorite eyelashes. These are the Dodo D313 eyelashes. Okay, so now what we're gonna work on is the lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with, where's that? Oh, my Morphe E17 brush, and it looks like this. And I'm gonna go in shade Red Ochre right here, and I'm just gonna run it down my lower lash line. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with Cypress Umber, and I'm gonna go in with this really detailed brush. It's by Ben Nye, but it doesn't have a number or anything, and it looks like this. It's really tiny. I'm gonna grab some and I'm gonna pretend to tightline, but I'm not gonna put it in my waterline. I'm gonna put it really close to my waterline. So once I do that, I'm gonna go back in with the other brush and more red ochre and just run it down. I'm gonna apply mascara, and then I'm gonna go in with Primavera and Vermeer, and I'm just gonna put that on my inner corner and my brow bone. And I'm gonna be using this random brush, but it looks like this. And if I don't know what the colors look like, they're just 2 shimmery shades right here. Okay guys, I finished. I went ahead and just completed my face. I am going to be doing a full face of makeup routine. And the lip color I'm wearing is by Milani. I lip lined and then I used my Milani. It doesn't have a name, but it says it's in 26 nude cream. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it and subscribe. and I hope you liked my first video. You should comment down below any other video suggestions you would like for me to do.